Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today is FabriChat.
Good morning.
Hello.
You look so pretty today. Tell me about your eye makeup.
I know, it's
Take
right.
those glasses off so they can see it.
This?
I mean,
It's
is
all
it itchy?
sparkly. No.
Is it new?
Yes. It is like real makeup. We went shopping without the kids one day, and I said, I'm going to go look at makeup because I needed a new foundation, and I was out of my summer shade, you know?
Yeah.
So I was in there, and then Robert had to go to the bathroom. Like, ooh, I was unattended in the makeup section. So I got
God.
So I got
Go
some new
away.
moisturizer, and that takes a while to read. Like, oh, well, what is this going to do that I already don't have? And I was like, well, I should get eyeshadow shades that are actually like, you know, real makeup, CoverGirl or Revlon or whatever. And because usually I use the really cheap stuff. Like Walmart has like that Wet n Wild that's like 97 cents. Like, oh, that's, you know, that's fine.
Does that even go on smoothly?
Well, no,
Because
now that I know the amount of pigment that this has, like, ooh, I need to reuse my brush action because I don't need as much. And it has sparkly stuff.
What did the kids say?
Oh, they didn't.
They didn't say anything. They didn't say anything.
They're kind of used to seeing me with pink and stuff. Harper likes it. Harper really wants makeup, and
Of course.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to tell her, you know, it's not why girls wear it.
No.
I just wear it because I like it. I don't wear it for anybody else.
You can't wear it until you're married.
Yes. And even at that, Robert doesn't like me with makeup on, so it's
He
not.
doesn't?
I mean, not that he doesn't not like it.
He
knows-
doesn't like, this is going to
He's-
sound super sexist, so men that are watching, go get your coffee.
He's a good man.
He's a good man. Men don't like it when men are looking at you.
Oh, right.
Because
Yeah.
it's the same thing. If you look really good and you go out, it's like, oh, you look good tonight. And it's like, oh, no. You know, I mean, right?
Now he's gonna be grumpy because did you see that?
Is he looking at you? Did he say, what did he say when you went to the bathroom? Nothing. I wasn't talking to a man.
And then
I know. Isn't it funny? You married your father. I know. I've watched it.
Yeah.
Because you look
It's he
really,
doesn't.
when you decide, you know, date night, it's good and bad.
I know, right?
It's good and bad.
So, yeah.
They
I
don't-
don't do it for anybody but me. And yeah, Robert will, you know, oh, you look pretty, you look really nice, and whatever. But he's not someone who thinks like, oh, hey, we're gonna go out, so
Fix yourself.
yeah, he don't care. Mom bun, sweatshirt, he could care less.
Yeah. Pause
Yeah.
like that, too.
He kind of draws the line if I'm gonna wear sweatpants or not, or yoga pants. Like, can you put real pants on? He's just like, I'm never gonna wear
Yoga
slippers.
pants are not real pants.
Well, not in Robert's life. It's like, can we put
Are yoga pants in sweatpants category? Or
in Robert's life it is.
okay, see, and I guess kind of mine too.
Now,
I wear
kind of
sweatpants at home all
school-
the time, but I never ever wear them out.
Right. Me too. I would
Yeah.
wear yoga pants or whatever. I keep thinking I need to get those jeggings that are yoga pants that look like jeans, but they're all spandex. Spandex. Would he know? He might because they're going to be so tight, but
You might know. That's why I don't wear yoga pants. I don't have a body to be able to wear super tight pants. So again, I'll wear yoga pants at home and pajama bottoms and
Yeah.
sweatpants. The minute I get home, I put those on, but I don't go out in public.
right.
And-
Right. So, I don't know.
In fact, funny, yesterday, I want to come back to the makeup though, but yesterday we decided that we had to walk to the store. I had the kids yesterday. I had a day off from work. Brianne had things she had to do down here, so I stayed home with the three kids,
Yeah.
which was kind of fun. More than kind of fun. It was really fun. Because
They're a ball.
I had computer stuff and dishes and laundry, that kind of thing to do. So it's like, oh, just bring me the kids. Well, I didn't do any of that. We played Go Fish. We went for a walk. We played in the water a little bit.
Yeah, that's what Robert says. Like, well, Robert asked how my day was or whatever. That was great. You know, Mom watched the kids, and she's like, "What do you mean watch the kids?" I mean, like, I took him to her house because she had office work and other things to do, and he's like, "Oh, did she get anything done?" I was like, "I don't think so," but that may have been the excuse.
It was.
Like,
and I was
I'll watch.
exhausted when they left.
I'll watch the kids get a little done. It'll be fine. She
fine.
internally she didn't want to get anything, so let me just watch the kids. So I'm doing something.
In my head, it seemed like a better idea, but it was.
I
not a
mean,
great
maybe
idea.
dishes, cleaning out your fridge. Okay, that you can do with kids, but
Yeah. Yeah.
They play peekaboo all the way in the office door.
They
Boo,
do.
and then they
Yeah.
have something.
Yeah, it doesn't work. But we decided we had to go to the grocery store,
Oh.
and so the grocery store is a block and a half from my house, and they had wanted to go for a walk anyway, and so I said, yeah, let's go for a walk to the grocery store. So, because I didn't have milk for Maisie.
Oh.
I mean, I did, but not enough. So I was like, well, let's just go get that. And so, anyway, so I had sweatpants on. I do not go to the store in sweatpants. But I thought, who am I going to see that I know? I'm not going to see anybody that I know.
You live in a town of like 300 people, Mom. You could see
I know
all of
everybody
them.
that was at the store. But, again, in my head, it seemed different. So it's like,
Because it was in the
okay,
middle of the day. Who's out in the middle of the day?
Everybody should be at work that I know. No, most people are retired. Anyways, we load little Miss Maisie in her little stroller thing, you know, and off we go, and we go down. Well, sure enough, so we go in the store, and everybody's turning and looking at us, and like a judgy look. And I thought, oh my gosh, I should have put pants on. And I thought, this is so bleak.
I don't know if they're judging you for sweatpants.
And it was people that I didn't know. And then, of course, I did run into a couple people that I did know. And even that was kind of the, you know. And then the talking, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is terrible. Sweatpants are a perfectly appropriate outerwear on your day off with the babies. So I thought, okay, fine. So anyway, so I decided to just blow it off. It doesn't matter. So we get home. I come around the corner to get Maisie out. Maisie is filthy.
They're judging you at the baby.
They're judging you at the baby. Here's Nana with the kids and this little baby. And this little baby has got blueberries on one side of her face. And she has got dirt on the other side of her face. And she's got blueberry juice and strawberry juice. And it's like, oh, yeah, that was bad. But we were going to be playing in the pool.
Of course.
And I knew she had blueberries all over. And I was like, I don't know what happened. What happened was Harper helped her in and I snapped her and I just didn't even notice. But the other thing that she does is when we're in the little stroller thing, she puts her hands down on the ground. Did you know that she does that?
She tries to get the wheels.
She does. She tries to get the wheels. So then she's got dirt. Dirt on her. It was bad. I deserved all of the judgment that I got. It had nothing to do with my sweatpants. That was the problem. And who knows what sort of blueberries I had on my sweatpants. But anyway, but here was the thing.
You know, she gets dirty in like 2 seconds.
Oh, she's super dirty.
The moment you put her out of bed, nap time, after you have washed her from lunch, the moment you put her down, she will find the rogue blueberry you forgot to pick up, or that Lizzie didn't eat.
And she has to...
Yeah. She will play in the cat food. She will be outside and find that little piece of mud.
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
It's true. I think that's why I was sort of distracted by, it doesn't matter. She's dirty constantly.
I think you guys have probably seen her.
You've seen her dirty.
She's just dirty.
She's just a dirty
And there
girl.
is no dirt in here. But if she has a cookie, there's going to be a chocolate chip in it. And it's going to be
She comes to it naturally because Harper is like that. The best thing is to watch Harper drink chocolate milk. I mean, it is like in her nose.
Dripping down.
She has
a puddle on there. And you're like, oh, how'd you get it? How'd you get it in your hair?
I know. And I had to say to her yesterday, honey, you're going to be going to school next year. You have got to be dibby-dabbing. You need to take that off because, you know, come on.
We've been trying.
Yeah. So
and
she goes like this. It's like, nope. Let's do some little dibby-dabbing.
We've been trying to do school etiquette, and that girl,
I don't know.
Raised by the cats, man.
But
I don't know.
Raised by cats. Totally. So, this is what I wanted to talk about her, and I was thinking about the makeup because you said, you'll see how this all ties in. People are going, I got her. I'm following.
Follow the dots.
Follow the bouncing
They're
ball.
probably used to it now.
I think they are. When I said that, I think it was last week, it's like, I don't know what we were talking about, and somebody goes, no, I was following you. Like 3 or 4 people said,
we gotcha.
Yeah. I understand.
Good.
You said my summer makeup or your
summer shade
because of your tan.
Yeah.
So we were talking about that this morning, and Pa and I were talking about this last night because we have this Puerto Rican skin, and so we can get pretty tan pretty quickly. And I don't burn. You don't burn. I mean, if so, we totally deserved it, and it's fairly mild.
And it's usually shoulders. It's usually right here where you're not thinking that.
We just don't burn. I mean, we've got this skin, that, and all of us have it. But Harper, you know that, right?
Oh my gosh, she fries in a second.
And it was terrible because when we walked to the store, because I was thinking about this, and I thought, gosh, you've really got to be aware with her because we don't have any pale redheads. Except now we have so many.
Yeah.
But that wasn't typical in the family. And so when we were walking to the store, so many of you guys have been to my house and you know the distance between my house and Aiken's, and it truly is a block and a half, a short block and a half. Halfway there, she said, "Oh, Nana, I'm really hot.
Yeah.
I'm really hot." And I said, "Oh, well, we'll be walking in the shade, but let's, walk quickly through the sun." And then when we got to the store, she was like red-faced.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh my gosh. And so then we, tooled around. We only needed milk at the store, but we tooled around and I remember whatever we bought. And so then as we go out, same thing. Halfway home, she was, "Oh, Nana, I'm hot." And I said, "Well, we'll go in the front door." And we got in there. And then shortly after that, Wyatt said, "Well, can we go to the park?" And I said, "Oh, I think it's too hot for your sister."
Yeah,
and then I remembered,
time.
because Allie took them to the park. And what did she last? 5 minutes before?
Yeah, they wandered back.
She said she didn't feel well. And I thought, oh, we really should watch that. And this summer doing the camping.
So yeah, I'm aware that she gets super hot. So
Because
we are keeping, so we're going camping this weekend. It's supposed to be like triple digits all weekend for 4th of July here. So we're going camping. And we're taking those little neck coolers.
Oh, yeah.
So I can just keep them in the ice chest and then we can put that on her. We have misters.
does she have a big hat?
She has a big sun hat. I've got 3.5 bottles of sunscreen. Because she burns super, super easy. And I have even they make now sunscreen that's like in a deodorant stick almost. So I can really get it on her cheeks really good and everything. Because she burns so easily.
Make sure to take some Alleviate just in case somebody
I have
gets
that.
over. And then what about Maisie? Does Maisie have kind of the same skin as her? I would think with all that red hair. But Harper has red hair.
Yeah, I don't feel like Maisie burns as easy as Harper does, but I still...
But I don't know that she's ever... You're a good mom, so she's never had a sunburn.
That's true. So I do, but I spray Maisie down when I spray the other two down. I probably spray Maisie a little more liberally than I do the other two, just because she's got that baby skin.
Has that baby skin. And I shouldn't have said it that way. That almost sounded kind of judgy. I don't mean that if a baby has had a sunburn that it's not a good mom, but I just mean you are very conscientious about
the sunburn, yeah.
And you make sure that covered and constant... Even when we've played in the water and played outside, you are constantly
they still get...
it.
Even Harper, everyone still gets a sunburn. And I'm sure Maisie will have one eventually or soon. It just takes that one spot or that one mist to reapply. Yeah. Yeah, that one's...
Well, sometimes I was thinking about that. And
I tend to get myself into trouble even with the kids when it's like an overcast day.
Oh, right.
Because in my head, it's, the sun's being hit and it's fine. But it's still out there. And that's when I usually get into the most trouble is because...
You just forget that it's... I know. Me too.
Just because it's behind the clouds doesn't mean it's shaded and it's, safe to wander about unprotected. But yeah, and Maisie, we've been working with her, for a long time. She's always kind of really liked hats. So Maisie even has a hat that she wears and she actually keeps it on, which is super weird. But yeah, so I'm taking a lot of things that'll help keep Harper cool.
Yeah.
We also have
there are some shade trees out there, but if you're going to be on the water...
And I'm hoping we're not on the water a lot, because I'm super freaky with the water. The kids are going to do swimming lessons this year, which is going to make me feel a little bit better. They are... They know how to swim with a life vest. We've done those kind of practicing what a life vest is for, how to keep yourself upright, not to be freaked out when you get rolled over, that kind of thing. So they know how to use life vests and everything. Maisie is totally not afraid of water.
That's her favorite thing is the bathtub and
she loves
swimming pool.
The water. But we're far enough from the water that we will have to intentionally walk to it.
Make sure there's one-on-one. Every child has an adult.
I'm hoping that not everyone's into the water because I'm not into the water.
I would, but you come by that naturally. I am, freaky mom too.
It just takes It just takes 1 second. Where at least if we're outside in the grass and we take a tumble, we fall in a hole, get a bee sting. That's
you're gonna have us all worried all weekend long.
We'll be fine. We're gonna go to Jameson Lake.
Jameson Lake. Do you remember the story of the don't go up that way?
The 3 minutes.
Beautiful area.
That one. We're going to that one.
And so you're only 30 minutes from me, and so if you need me to come and rescue somebody who's had enough sun, has had enough camping,
I will call.
Wants to have
for an evacuation.
Yes.
So yeah,
and if you guys decide that you want to come just to town to watch the fireworks, the best place to watch the Soap Lake fireworks is on the deck of the Daisy house.
Oh, I bet it is. You guys have like a bomb view.
Like right there, sipping our mint juleps. Right there. I will not be there.
I know you'll be
Saturday night
protecting your dog in a car cruising.
We will be in the car with the music up loud, driving around the countryside until I get the all clear.
You can go to my house.
Where are your dogs are going camping with you?
No, they're staying.
Oh my goodness.
Between the two of them, we might have half a brain cell, so we're not. No. Laz is laughing. She knows. No, and they're not too bad. Like right now, we have all the way around our house, all those cherry cannons are going off.
Oh, yeah.
So in our cherry fields,
cannons,
there's just
to scare the birds.
Yeah, so that they don't, and our dogs don't even.
They don't care about that.
They're not even phased by the crop
Lizzie
duster.
would be. Oh.
So we'll leave the doggy door open so they can get into the laundry room if they feel like they need to. Dennis will go and check on them, get chicken eggs, that kind of thing. But
pick the strawberries.
Yeah.
What time is he going? I want to beat him.
Well, the strawberries I think got too hot. I don't know. You know what's funny though is everyone I've been around here, even Brittany, Uncle Tom, everybody, nobody had like great strawberries this year.
I did not either.
Isn't that
I thought it was
weird?
just me.
And last year, even with all of my shoots and, I still had a ton of strawberries. This year, I mean, we got enough to give Maisie a tummy ache, but that was about it. And now I have like 3 or 4 blossoms to make, but I don't know. It was like a one-shot shot. I don't know.
Yeah, we picked them for probably 2 weeks. But the funny thing is none of them got very big.
Right. They're itty-bitty.
Which is weird.
So yeah, strawberries were weird this year.
But raspberries are good. My raspberries are good.
Oh yeah, Brittany's are too. We have starts from Brittany, so ours aren't going to produce yet. But yes, I don't know. So strawberries not missing out. You only go to my house for eggs, and if you want to be looking at these eggs
and kisses,
doggy kisses.
So one other funny thing that I was thinking about the whole tan thing is I was thinking about this weird tan, which I can't show you right now because I'm wearing...
Do you have a weird line?
I do, because I always wear these mules all the time, and I'm wearing... These are those Wello socks.
I've heard about those.
Love them. Thank you, Lori Gilmartin, my friend from Parker, Colorado. So Lori wears them because, again, a nurse on her feet all the time.
Yeah.
We are on our feet all the time. I have varicose veins because of 25 years in and also walking here. We don't sit down unless we're talking to you or unless we go to the bathroom. Other than that, we are standing the entire time on a concrete floor. So my legs do ache at the end of the day. Do yours already?
No,
they will when you get older. But
something to look forward to.
Something else. All of these weird little things nobody ever tells you. That's one. So anyway, these are Wello, Wellow, and they're compression socks. They're kind of.
I'm gonna go turn off the AC real fast. That's what came in all that little fuzziness. I'll be right back. All better.
Okay.
I don't know how loud that was on your end. Sorry, because we have a register right here. So I'm sure you're like, what happened?
Wait, the sound went out of it.
All right, Wello.
So Wello, so Wellow, and again, we don't get any. There's no commission. There's no anything. I don't have a coupon code for you. I do know that if you sign up, you get. I don't know if I got 10 or 15% off my first order.
Give them your email address, get a coupon kind of thing.
Yeah, and they're spendy socks. I mean, what did I get? I think I got 3 pair for. Was it $80? But here's the deal. Compression socks, I wear them when we fly. And so uncomfortable. Cut right into you. Can't wait to get them off.
Socks.
Some sort of, swamp sweat that goes on underneath them. I mean, it's just, they're so bad. So bad, but there's nothing else. So these are compression socks, but they don't feel like it. I mean, they feel like it, but they're not hot. And the funny thing is I'm wearing these socks and it's July, but they're super comfortable. They're really, really nice.
And they're sold as a compression sock?
That's what they are. Mm-hmm. They are Wello compression socks. But so when you get them on at first, they're a little tight and you have to, shimmy them a little so you're not cutting off the circulation on the back of your knee. You might not know this because you don't wear them, but
so I used them every time after
a little bit.
After pregnancies. I wore them for a little bit.
Yeah, they're really nice. So Lori says that she wears hers all the time, and I thought, well, I'm probably not going to wear them in the summertime. They're not hot, so I because I didn't wear them yesterday because I was home with babies, and my legs ached last night.
Interesting.
And I think that the funny thing is you kind of get to where, you know how you get these, and again, you'll recognize this when you get older, that you have these random aches and pains that you just become a part of life. It's like, oh, it's my rheumatism, you know, or whatever. And you kind of don't think about it until that pain is not there. And then you think, gosh, I, feel so much better. Oh. And so anyway, so I have them back on today. But so anyway, so just
interesting.
If you're thinking, they are spendy. But the other funny thing is that as you go to check out, they have an option for a mystery pair for only $14. I thought, well, I'll take that. Because what's the deal? The mystery pair is an ugly pair, right? We all know that.
Yeah, but
that's what it's going to be. Who cares? And so they were yellow. They weren't really ugly, not my color, but people don't often see my socks. But anyway, but let me back up though. The funny thing is what I normally wear, I always wear these mules, and I always wear those no-show socks. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I almost always wear shoes. I'll kick off my shoes, I wear the socks. I walk around in socks, kick my shoes back on when I walk outside. And I always wear like capri pants.
Yeah.
Always.
You have this little tan line.
And I thought, okay, what's the difference between a red neck and a brown ankle? So that is what I am. I have these.
Now she's got it. She can only wear capri pants and pants all summer long.
All summer long.
How are you going to fix that?
I don't think I'm going to fix it because it is brown. I mean, it is like, in fact, I don't know why I don't
Did you think
look
it was dirt? You're like, oh,
I was thinking that, but I had spent a bunch of time outside and it was pretty sunny. And so I kind of wasn't really thinking about it. I went in the shower and I thought, well, that's weird. That's like kicked on dirt. And then I thought, oh, maybe my legs got so swollen, a little discolored. So I kind of wasn't thinking much of it, And then I really got to looking at it thinking, oh
no.
It's like, it's I might have to take a picture. It's like, it's dark. And it's also pretty obvious. I mean, it's a little blurred lines, pant stuff, but anyway.
Oh, I always love a good tan line.
Redneck husband and brown ankle.
Brown ankle gardener.
yeah, really bad. But anyway. All right, so tans and sun and babies and funny. Redheads. And let's see, I did have some notes of some funny things. Some of this stuff was catch-up stuff. Oh, wait, I have to ask one other thing on vacation, though. Are you... oh, no, you probably can't read at all.
I do take a book with me because, when we went camping Memorial Day weekend, I started a book and had to finish it at home. But I am going to take a book with me. Can't remember what it was called. I have it. It's sitting in the camper, so I don't forget it. So I do take it with me. I don't really have a whole lot of time to read because, of course, there's going to be a whole lot of kids. And
I suppose if you're just laying there waiting for them to fall asleep is probably
it's kind of usually. And if we go back out to sit by the fire, and I'll read while they talk whatever they want to talk about. But so I do take one with me in hopes to finish it, but who knows? And that's when I read like a real book.
Yeah,
I'll take it. I don't even
I'm
remember.
listening right now to Riley Sager. Sager?
I don't know if I've heard of her.
It's a guy, and I don't often listen to male authors. I don't know why. I think I just have my favorites, but I like him, and he does because I have that. I kind of like that murder mystery, whodunit kind of thing. He does pretty good ones. He did Lock Every Door, Only One Left. And then the one that I'm reading now is Home After Dark or Home Before Dark. What's it called? Home Before Dark. But he has... his are good. His are really, really good. But he always has kind of a real thriller vibe. I mean, I don't like the slashy, weird stuff, but his are really good that they're difficult to put down.
That's good.
I really like him. And the one, this Home Before Dark, is it's like Amityville Horror, so everybody remembers that from the 80s, that there was this. So what the story is about this family that moved into this haunted house, and they were only there for 20 days, and then they left, leaving everything behind. And the dad wrote a book, that bestseller. They ended up being very wealthy for the rest of their life because of it, and whatever. And the little girl was 5, and the little girl doesn't remember any of it, believes all of it was made up, all of it was a lie. She doesn't believe any of it ever happened, and she didn't like that her whole life growing up everybody knew who she was, that she was the House of Horrors girl. And so she hated it, always had this resentment. Why did you guys lie? Why did you guys lie? And the dad always said, what happened, happened. You know, it wasn't a lie. Well, he passes away and she doesn't realize. So she, you know, there's the reading of the will or whatever, and meets with the attorney, and there's money, and he says, oh, and by the way, here's the keys to the house. She had no idea that they still owned
the house.
This house.
I'd give it to her too. Like, give it to me. Here you go, my love.
But the last thing he said to her on his deathbed was, don't ever go back. Promise me you'll never go back because you're not safe there. So anyway, so she had no idea that he even still owned it. Why would you still own it? Why would you, you know? So anyway, so now the story is about, is it really real? Because she is has moved into the house. She's going to fix it up to sell it. And she wants to know for sure, is it real? And, you know, anyway, so it's very, very good. It's very good. I still don't know if it's really haunted or not, but anyway, weird things. This morning, I was listening. It was one of those things where I'm like paused and standing in the middle of the kitchen listening. It's like, oh my God. Because there's this one, I won't give anything away, but there's this one scene where somebody's in the kitchen and there's some sort of a weird smell or whatever, and he turned around, he turned back, and he picked up his coffee cup, and something was weird in his mouth, and he realized it was a baby snake.
Ooh.
And he thought, what the heck? So he spills his coffee. All of a sudden, another snake falls, another snake, and he looks up just in time for the whole ceiling in the kitchen to fall down. This whole snake family, mom and dad, babies, all over snapping at him. They were red belly, whatever that is, red belly snakes. But anyway, this whole scene, he describes it so graphically and so, you know, the sounds and the smells and, you know, the man screaming, running, you know, from the kitchen. And it's like, oh my gosh. And then I thought, well, this is why I would much rather read the book or listen to the book than watch the movie. I wouldn't want to watch that. But that's like as thriller, I mean, as gross as it gets is, you know, snakes in the house. But anyway, it's Riley Sager. Sager, did I say his name right? Sager. I was thinking. Is that what his name is?
S-A-G-E-R. That's how I read.
I love his books. Yeah, he's, I haven't read all of them. Frida McFadden. I found an old one of Frida McFadden's that I had missed. And the funny thing about that, I can't remember the name of that one. I could probably tell you. But I was listening to it. And for like the first 4 chapters, I thought, oh gosh, this one was old because this is just so vanilla. You know, perfect little life, and perfect little thing. And I thought, what is happening? This is so boring. This is just so, you know, American Housewives, whatever. And then all of a sudden, Frida McFadden. She showed up.
She showed up.
Yeah. I can't think of the name of that one, but maybe I should look because someone's going to text me and say, it was called Want to Know a Secret. Very, very, very good. And the other funny thing about that one is, so it was about this housewife, and she has a YouTube show, and she's making tons of money on her YouTube. And it was about secret. Her YouTube show was called Sweet Secrets. So whatever she was cooking, she told you what the secret was to making perfect brownies. And of course, Frida told you in the book, oh, the secret to this, or the secret to this, or the secret to this.
Oh, so cool.
I started jotting things down. It's like, wait, what? I cannot remember now to tell you anything. But it was really, really good. But Frida McFadden, just thumbing through here, all of the Ward D, the inmate, Never Lie. Did you read Never Lie?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. That was a good one.
The Coworker was good. Anyway, One by One. The Locked Door was good. I'm not going to read The Teacher. I know what that one's about, and I don't have any interest in reading that. But anyway, yeah, I have a bunch of, because I'm going to Alaska on Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
I'm going to be up there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, meeting with some friends at their guild.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And we're going to, we'll talk about the quote behind us, but that's what we're going to do up there. But I'm taking some paper books with me because of the...
Yeah.
Because
I can't listen to get...
Right, and I can't listen on the airplane, right? Isn't that considered... When they make you turn off your devices and take your... It seems like they were constantly telling me to take my my earbuds out. I can never remember what the rules are. I just do whatever they say, and then I don't do it again because
I don't know if you can listen. I mean, you could
trouble.
try it. Just put your airplane mode on and see if your book still works. But I don't know if it would.
Because I have a couple of paper copies that I need to read. I have 2 that I have to finish that I only have in paper.
Yeah.
So
you could easily finish a book on your way to get to Kodiak because it takes forever to get there.
2 planes in, I think. 2 planes out every day.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
It's worth
I'm
getting
so
there.
excited. And you know what else I'm going to do? Now that we have our secret weapon, Anna. I have many times
put some
before.
footage?
I am, and I'm going to give it all to Anna and say, do a little fun thing of my friends in Kodiak and why I just love it there. I just love Alaska is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's hard because here, we stay light. It starts to get light. We're past summer solstice, but we're still light at 4:30, and we're dark and we're light until 10.
Probably, yeah.
And so I never thought about it until some of the people that were here for a retreat, like from Texas and Florida, going, "Oh my God, why is it
Turn
so
on the
light
lights."
out there?" Yeah. And so I
didn't
never
realize
really thought about that.
I didn't either.
That we have longer days than the rest do, but then farther south. But anyway, but up there, oh my gosh, it's light the entire time. I don't think it. I mean, if it does get dark,
You missed it?
I missed it. Yeah. I mean, 11:30 at night, it is like daylight.
Crazy.
So that's the only thing that's like, it's kind of...
That'd be hard to get used to.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's vacation or even decide to relocate and you go into the wilderness.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a hard thing.
I think it would be harder when it's always dark.
That's true, too.
I would be so sleepy.
All the time. 3 months.
Yeah. And I think the other thing, we're going to talk about this, because we're doing our Alaskan cruise, and we're going to talk about this, we have a Zoom call on Friday the 12th. I'll actually be in Alaska, which is fun, talking to the Alaskan people. I mean, to the people that are coming on the Alaskan cruise. Is that people don't realize it's the largest rainforest in the world is up there. And it is rainy all the time. And that's the biggest mistake that people make when they travel to Alaska is they're not prepared for the rain. Because
Prepared
people don't
for
think
cold,
about that.
but it's not the same
it's
thing.
snowy, but now it's summer. No. It's rainy. Rainy. And it was rainy the entire time we were there last time, which didn't matter. I don't mind it. I am going to those beaches anyway. And and I'm just super, super looking forward to it. And the people because our Alaskan cruise is
Middle August.
Middle of August, the 12th. We'll go on that. And then because we also, let's see, then we're doing Egypt. There are a couple of spots on Egypt.
Oh, still?
Well, what happened is
you have a few cancellations?
We've had a couple other cancellations.
I thought you were, I thought you guys were full.
And then we had one spot, and then for a cancellation, then full again. And now it's kind of back and forth. And I think now, again, there's 2 spots.
Cool.
And I'm not sure. I know why one person canceled. I know a couple things, but because somebody else had asked if we were nervous about going. And I tell everybody the same thing. There's always unrest over in that area. I think that Egypt, it's very protected because the only way that country can make money is on tourism.
Right, otherwise, yeah.
So they're very, they protect that industry pretty severely. And every tour for all year long, up until when we go, they're all full, and you never hear anything about tourists in Egypt. I think they really are safe. I think that they monitor all of that really well. And so I'm not nervous about going. But I do think that it won't always be like that.
Sure.
I think that at some point, people are just not going to want to, go that direction. So I want to do it, and I don't want to say get that out of the way, but
check it off your bucket list.
I want to. I really, I want to float down the Nile, which we're going to do. I want to see the Pink City, which we're going to do. I want to see the pyramids at Giza, which we're going to do. I want to see the Sphinx. I want to go to Alexandria. I want to do all of those things.
Yeah.
So we're going.
That's
and I want
so
to.
cool.
I want to learn how to dance like an Egyptian. I want to do all those things. So anyway, excited about that. And then let's see. Oh, one other little travel thing is we still have, I think we have 4 rooms, double occupancy rooms left for QuiltCon.
Ooh.
Yeah, so there are.
Cool.
I mean, it sold pretty quickly, and then all of a sudden, so there are 4 rooms left, so just FYI. And I don't know if we have the link for that.
Yeah,
but
I'll put it in the
all we
description for
did
you.
is we just got it's
A block of rooms.
a block of rooms so that we could all kind of be together. Now, one thing I should mention, we do not have like a bus or anything like that. That's not a possible thing. I mean, maybe it's possible, but I don't know how to organize that. I didn't ask the guys to do that for us, but and you can come and go at whatever. You can check in whenever and check out. You just want to, use your code, but
Use the link.
Use the link. Yeah, we are going on the 18th so that we can wake up there on the 19th, and which is my birthday, and we're going to do some shop hopping on the 19th. QuiltCon doesn't start until the 20th. So I think some people are coming in, and it's the 20th through the 24th. But I think it's fun. We'll be able to walk over together. I know some people are getting cars, we can do some stuff, but it's just going to be fun because then we can just hang out a bit. It's fun to have a friend there, meet a couple new friends. I'm sure there's some sort of restaurant there on the rooftop where we can meet up every night. And, it's probably not going to be possible that all 20 of us are going to be going through QuiltCon together. It just doesn't work logistically, but it'll be fun just to share stories every night and hang out a bit. And
Very cool.
Super looking forward to that. So, all right, let's see. Now, finally, I should look at my notes just a little bit because we had some questions.
And then the QuiltCon information is also on our website. If you go fabricpatch.net, I think it's called On the Road or something, is what the tab's called. And it has the information for QuiltCon and Road to California. And then you can click, and I have links to actually go to that specific website. So if you want to know dates or classes or anything else you can do there, you can. And it also has the link for the block of rooms. So
Perfect.
All that's also on the website, and you can see it there, revisit there, share it with your girls.
Fantastic. Okay, so we had a couple of questions and comments. One thing was, I think last week we talked about minimum wage in Washington State, and we were complaining a little bit about it. And 2 things to say. One thing is I was wrong. It is not $15. Lisa reminded me. It was $15 per hour last year. 2024, it is $16.28. Federal minimum wage is $7.25. And it sounded like we were complaining about that. And I'm going to say we are complaining about inflation, which is really, really bad. And as a business owner, our people all make far more than that. So it's okay. But it's all of the other stuff that goes along with that. And I wonder what a Big Mac is here versus a Big Mac.
Oh, I've thought about that too.
In, say, Tennessee or whatever. I have questions about some of that. I know that our gas is far more. I wonder about a gallon of milk. A half gallon of milk here that I just bought yesterday was $3.29. So I don't have to buy eggs. I pay $5 a dozen for eggs. But some of those things, a loaf of bread, a lot of it I suppose probably depends on what kind of bread you get. But if you were just going to get just the
cheap, it's $1.29.
The store brand white soft bread, $1.29. Yeah. And But yeah, so I just think that all of the stuff that goes along with that and the inflation, and I think it's fairly expensive to live in Washington State. And so that's all. It's not that I don't think that everybody deserves $16 an hour, right. $15 an hour. I can't even imagine $7 an hour. My gosh, in an 8-hour day, what would you take home? $40? It's no wonder people don't want to go to work. You're going to work all day for $40?
Yeah, you can't even.
Come on. That's not right. So I don't think $7.25 is right. I'm not saying that because I can't even imagine. I don't think there's that much of a disparity in what we pay for things. But anyway, so I didn't want anybody to misunderstand that I don't think that $7.25 is a good deal. And $16.28, it's probably a good deal. It's just that, gosh, inflation.
And with
And we are
just living in Washington, all the taxes we pay.
It's expensive
different. Even with the $16, you don't take that home.
You don't. The payroll taxes, we have massive taxes and things that we pay. It's expensive.
Yeah.
But Washington State, for the third year in a row, we are the highest. We have the highest state
Taxation.
minimum wage. And
I believe that.
you know what else? In 2025, King County, they passed it. King County, the minimum wage in King County for 2025 will be $20 an hour.
Oh.
Yeah. So I think probably the rest of the state probably isn't too far behind that. But because I always think it's really weird that people who live in Idaho where it's $7.50, they of course cross the border to work in Washington and, drive back. But anyway, yeah, it's super crazy. But
And where I come from with that too is the people who are going to college to be certified, to do whatever, to do better, to be able to get those extra bonuses at work. Are they actually still getting those extra bonuses?
I don't know, what does a teacher make? I mean, I can tell you what a nurse
I don't
makes.
think a teacher
I
makes
can tell you
diddly
that
squat.
a brand new nurse right out of school with no experience, a registered nurse, is going to work for $40 an hour in Washington.
Probably
State.
not enough for them to go through.
It's not enough. It's not enough, but it's not that big of a jump, I don't think.
No, it's really
I wonder
not.
what a teacher makes.
Not a lot.
I don't
Not
think
a
they
lot.
make enough.
I think they don't make enough. I don't know.
Now
Anyway,
we're raising our kids.
I know.
Teaching them all the things
Yeah.
they need to know to live
Yeah.
out there. So I don't know.
Yeah. And I also think it's hard because I think that, we're having coffee with friends. We're just supposed to be laughing and not worrying about the
and just
world
thinking,
around us.
and if
so
the women ruled the world, I'm just saying
it would be so different. If I were the
We-
queen,
We all know that.
It would be different.
They'd run a whole lot different. The home would be a whole lot different.
It
The
would be
food
different.
Would be a whole lot different.
it would be, yeah.
There'd be a lot more giving and not a
Environment,
whole lot of taking.
the flowers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would all be different. Childcare. It would all be different. I
Yeah.
think that's exactly right.
Right.
All right. And then the other question, I think this kind of went along the same thing. And again, we're not going to solve the problems of the world. We're going to barely solve the problems of our households, frankly. So this is not about that. But when we were talking about YouTube, and I think I had said, we don't make very much money on that. Again, I don't want to say I misspoke, but I probably should have talked a little bit more about that. We only make $1,600 to $2,000 a month on that. And I made that sound like that was nothing. I recognize that that's a lot of money, and I am thankful for that. The other thing is that everybody who knows our story knows that YouTube saved our business, saved our home. And that having you guys watch us and subscribe and having viral videos, that was the only thing that got us out of such monumental debt was YouTube. So I am absolutely thankful that Mike helped us with that, and we found that, and we made that money, that massive amount of money that we got on YouTube, which was fantastic, only lasted about 6 months. And then after that, so that's my whole thing about, we wouldn't be able to raise a family. I mean, it's not just us. There's multiple families that the Fabric Patch supports. And so that's all I meant, is that it wasn't enough for that. It's not enough to pay Brianna's wage. But we are thankful for that. And we appreciate the $2,000. And the other thing that has happened is it has changed our business model, because we used to maybe do 3 online orders a month. Right. We had it all online, but it was extremely rare, and we sometimes wondered how they even found it. What made them go to our website and look for
Back
it or
in the day
whatever.
when we walked it into the post office.
Yeah, when we walked it into the post offices, I have 3 today. And so it was kind of, and all of our business plan was small brick and mortar in a small town, but we had lots of communities around us, and a lot of people drove to come and see us, and so it was all good. But our business model was different. Now, 75% of our business is online, and it's because of YouTube. So a couple people kind of called me out a little bit that I maybe seemed a little flippant about YouTube. And I don't mean to be. I didn't mean that at all. I just meant the only reason that had come up is people were thinking that we were like YouTubers and influencers, and we are not.
No.
We are YouTubers, but we do YouTube to be in contact with you, so that we can hang out a little bit, and we can share stories and share ideas and show you what's new in the shop, because you guys are the ones buying it. And get you to come up and hang out with us at the retreat center. And so that's how we use YouTube.
Yeah. It's
easier than
way.
Zoom.
Yeah.
An entirely different way.
We don't use YouTube for the money. We use YouTube for the interaction.
We appreciate the money, and we take it and we cash it and we spend it.
Buy more fabric.
But that is not our business model. So anyway, that was all I meant by that. So anyway, thank you for calling me out on that, because I didn't mean it that way, and I was glad to explain it. Because this brings up one other thing. I actually even did a screenshot of, because our YouTubers, you guys are our friends. We talk about this all the time, right?
Yeah.
Our friends. So, and this used to happen all the time, because I would talk to Pa or another friend, and I would say, oh, my friend, my friend Val, or my friend Lori, or my friend, whatever, my friend Catherine. And and then they would say, wait, is that a real friend or a YouTube friend? It's like, well, it doesn't matter.
They're all the
friend
same.
is the friend is the friend. And sure enough, so here's somebody at Blue Mountain. So she says, I just had a screenshot because I just have to read the whole comment too, because it's just hilarious. She says, I love your chatting. I had lunch with a friend a couple of weeks ago, and I mentioned my pretend YouTube friends at the Fabric Patch. My friend says, are they real? Me, yes. Friend, they are real, but you've never met them? Me, correct. Don't judge. They're good people. The friend says, are you okay?
Do we need to talk about this?
And me, same as always. And she says, now I'm getting the side eye from her. P.S. I'm going to start watching the ads, and will spend that time contemplating my circumstances. No, we are friends. So then I answered her back, and that's why we're friends.
Right.
You're funny.
Friend from Hawaii. Friend from Ohio. It's all friends.
We have all of these friends. And so I have to admit, and I think we've talked about this a couple times before, that the very first time, I think Marianne McMichael from Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Was the first YouTube friend ever that, gets out of her car, hey, and Cindy, oh, it's so, and that was the first one that, oh, this is awkward. She totally knows me, and we've never met. And then there was multiple other people at the retreat, the same thing, and it was awkward for probably about a month, when I just couldn't. It took me a minute. And now it's not awkward even at all.
No.
Not even a little bit.
That's true.
Because
That's true.
I am so pleased that all of that awkward friendship stuff is out of the way.
We're
You already like me.
friends.
You already like me. You know who I am. And this is who I am. I'm not any different in
You're not
going to
look at me funny when all my food is not touching.
You already
all
know.
of those things.
All of those
That's
things.
true.
You're not going to judge me for anything. And so I like that. And I like everyone. So it's nice that you're already here because you like me. We're friends. We're friends. I just have to remember your name. But, and put a face with a name. And oftentimes I know people different. So Jane used to say, oh, what's my nickname? Well, Jane's nickname. Everybody's nickname has something to do with either their YouTube handle or their email. I mean, I know people that way. Queenie, or, I mean, I know people in different names. And so, but anyway, so we are friends. We are friends. I love that. And somebody is coming up. Somebody's mom is moving, and so she's not a quilter anymore, but she hangs out with us. Linda and her daughter Laura emailed me and said, "Oh, I'd like to bring Mom up for a visit before she moves." And I said, "Yeah," cool. But then I feel kind of bad because I realized that email was from like the end of. It was like
it was right during
June
that
20th or something. So I'm hoping it's like, oh, I hope you still want to come. So because that's why we have our little bungalows that they're just for overflow for retreats, and they're for when friends come up to hang out a little bit. So anyway, so yes, we are friends, and
absolutely,
friends doesn't understand. We are real friends.
We are real people.
We are we are the. What is it, Peter Rabbit? What's the Velveteen Rabbit?
The Velveteen Rabbit.
We are the Velveteen Rabbits.
I was going to say, our videos are too imperfect. We're not AI, guys.
That's right.
Just saying.
That's right. Let's see. What else was I gonna... Oh my gosh. 1 million of you guys said same thing, that they fall asleep at the computer. Now, do you do that? Is that it? You do.
I have stopped, though. I mean, having Anna, I don't have to fall asleep to the computer as much anymore. Because sometimes I would just do it at the dining room table and just get it done, because it's harder for me to fall asleep on the dining room table. Or if I have a lot of work, it's like, or the kids want me to sit with them. It's like, okay, well, we'll sit here on the couch, but I'm going to work on this. You sit next to me and...
It's like a thing. Everybody does it. I'm really surprised. And the phone, and oh my gosh. And then I did it again. I was on my phone. And you know what happens when your phone is unlocked, right?
Yeah.
And you hold your finger on your phone for too long, right?
It does whatever it wants to do.
It does. And what happens is it does this. Oh, I can't get it to do it.
Are you going to try to delete an app?
Yeah. It starts to shake a little bit, and that's when you can delete apps. Sure enough. I don't know how long I was out, but, I must have deleted 15 apps. I don't even, here's my problem. I don't know which ones are gone now.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I know that I did it. I don't know which ones
Yeah.
Anyway, they're gone.
That's hilarious.
I don't know. Anyway, I was impressed at how many of you guys have done
it makes
that,
you wonder, because a while ago, there used to be, I don't know if it was an app or a setting on your phone, and I don't know if it's a still thing. It's an eye contact setting.
And when your eyes close.
Yeah, there was.
Find
that
that.
if you're not looking at your phone and you look away, it will fall asleep.
I need
It's
that.
an eye contact thing or something. Tell me if you guys know if that's a thing or if I made that up. Or if it's a setting on your phone, because I feel like there was something.
Yeah, because from the sounds of everybody, it's a fairly common thing that we doze off looking at our phone.
Because I feel like it was on Jared's phone at one time. Because I remember him thinking, oh, well, look at this. And I look away, and look, it died or whatever. And I feel like it's some sort of an eye contact. I don't know if it's a setting or an app on your phone that if you're not looking at it, it will fall asleep.
Look that up. Let's find that.
I could have made it up. Maybe I watched it in a movie, read in a book. I don't know. I hope I didn't, but I feel like that was a thing. Maybe
we all need that.
Right?
And sad state of affairs that's what we do as we lay in bed at night, right?
Yeah.
It's not okay. It's not. It's not. But it's even the same thing with I've showed you that, right? That's why the pictures of the book are all in here, is that I will listen to a book and I know that I fall asleep.
Oh, yeah, take a picture of where you're at.
Yeah. I'm 5 hours and 36 minutes into this book. But anyway.
Because I didn't finish. I don't know who done it at the end.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and you'll hear, and then she ran from the bathroom, blood everywhere. Wait, what? What I mean? Wait, I should have heard that. Wait! Yeah. All right. Yep. Let's see. I think one other tiny thing, and this is so important. I can't wait to tell you this.
Tell me. What a myth.
There was Duke's mayonnaise in.
Oh, did you try it?
From Allison.
She wouldn't give it to me.
It was such a little jar.
She didn't want to share. And I love mayonnaise. I'm a mayonnaise girl.
I'm a mayonnaise girl.
Homemade.
I love mayonnaise.
Warm toast. Bread.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise-based pasta salads.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Me too. It was good.
Is Duke's good?
It's totally different.
It's totally different. What?
It's really good. But here's the best news. Okay, so that's really good news. Duke's is really good. You guys have got the whole mayonnaise thing going on down south. Totally good.
Like,
I was
even
the best
better,
foods girl. It's better than Best Foods.
And better than homemade?
It's like homemade.
Really?
It's like homemade. I love homemade mayonnaise.
There's nothing better.
Homemade mayonnaise is super, super good, but
it's all about that raw egg, man. I mean, I know it all has raw egg, but I'm just saying.
It is.
Fresh farm egg thing.
It's super, super good. But every once in a while, it's like, oh, I got too much garlic in there. Oh, I got too much lime in there. So.
Oh, true.
I'm not super consistent. Margot, crazy consistent. She does it exactly the same every time. I don't know how. But I just kind of
dump stuff in. She might have a recipe.
Doesn't. I've watched her make it. Yeah.
Does she use the same spoon? So it's the same scoop?
I don't know. I've watched her make it. I don't know how many times. I measure with my heart. My heart, I don't know.
Sometimes it wants more garlic, sometimes not.
It's like homemade mayonnaise, but it's, it's consistent. But here's the best news. Winco in Moses Lake sells Duke's mayonnaise.
No way! I had no idea. That's exciting.
In Washington State.
We can get Duke's mayonnaise.
We can get Duke's. I did not know that. My Alaskan friends, Janine and Chris, were here.
And
they went to Winco to get 8 jars of Duke's mayonnaise to take home because they can't get it anywhere. And I said, wait, what? What do you mean?
Winco.
And they go, yeah, Winco has it. And the only reason they mentioned it was they saw my jar. And she says, oh, you haven't tasted it yet? Oh, I've been saving it. So
well, you know what's funny? When I go to Winco, I'm not going for mayonnaise.
No.
I'm going for
And if you are, you're looking for
things.
your best foods.
Yeah, I was looking for
And we always, you get your one brand. I don't do the Western Family brand. I don't do any of that stuff. I do best foods.
There's a few things that you can't go generic on.
No. And mayonnaise is
mayonnaise.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway. I probably shouldn't have mentioned that out loud. I feel like I need to go because those of you guys that are local, dang it.
You're going to Winco. Winco's going to want to know where there's an influx on Duke's mayonnaise.
I would think that they sell a lot of it because people who know what it is, it's different. It's good.
That's cool.
Yeah, they do it right.
Interesting. Okay.
Anyway,
my next condiment.
I feel like that was
to
important.
Go to Winco.
I feel like it's worth 20 minutes. It's worth the 20 minutes.
It's next to Marshall's.
Yes.
Go to Marshall's first. Go and get your mayonnaise. Head home, make yourself a sandwich.
Yeah.
Cool.
On white bread.
That's exciting. White, soft bread.
I'm trying to give up white bread.
How was that going?
Well,
I haven't started yet.
I'm out of white bread, so if I can just not buy it. Yeah.
There's that.
I know. I'm not going to buy any more.
No, just go to Winco and get your Crazy Dave's.
I love Crazy Dave's. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
It's something. Dave's Killer Bread.
I'm pretty sure it's Dave. I know we talked about it last.
Dave. And I think it's Dave's Killer Bread. It's 21 grain.
21 grain, yeah.
I do like that.
And it doesn't taste like bird food. There is some grainy bits out there that's like you're just eating out of the bird jar. But Dave's is not. Dave's is really good.
Dave's is really good. And Dave's makes me want to eat healthy because my favorite sandwich.
Oh, yes.
If I can't have
you told them
white bread. I already told them this.
Yes.
Toasted Dave's. Mayo on one side. Cream cheese.
Try it with Duke's. It's going to be even better now. And vegetables.
Maybe we can get done today so I can head on
to Winco.
Go to Winco. All right.
Alrighty.
Let's talk about the quote behind us. This is Brianna's pattern. It's called Double Diamond.
Yes.
And it's called Double Diamond. I don't know if you can see on the back. This is when it's done scrappy without the sashing. And so this is what we're going to talk about in Alaska to my Alaskan friends.
Fun.
Because we're going to have this and a crumb cake version because they want to talk about how to use up their scraps.
Yeah.
Scraps is a problem for everybody, right? What do you do with all of these leftovers? Mm-hmm. Well, what's nice about this is that you can see here any size strips you have. Doesn't make any difference. Just if they're skinny, chunky strips, yeah.
This one's like a little patchworky bit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. And so all you do is you start with that's in the fabric.
Oh,
that was all.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, yeah. So you, it's just super simple. You just start with a piece of muslin or an ugly piece, and then, you draw your little diamond, and then it's almost like quilt as you go kind of pieces. Mm-hmm. And then the sashing is, if you kind of feel like it's a little too messy and you wanted to bring it all together with a color or a texture or whatever, then you can do that. And that's what this version is. But if you don't do that, if it's just scrappy bits, you can see that it actually creates, can they see that? Is that too shiny?
Maybe.
And I can just hold it here and you zoom in.
Yeah.
I'm not making you crazy because I do that every time. Mm-hmm. And so then it creates a second diamond. There's 2 diamonds.
Yeah, it's very cool.
That's the name Double Diamond. But and this is the other one that's hanging out in the shop. But this was the first one that she made, and for a long time we called it Demon Tiger. It's her
Mom
demon
didn't
tiger.
like my white
I did not
tiger
like the demon
with his
possessed
yellow eyes.
zombie tiger, but it's afraid of tigers. And so she loved that fabric. And that's what's fun is that if you have a focused piece of fabric that you kind of want to show off a little bit, then you just put that in the center and then you add everything else to it. Or you can do, mixed pieces.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I have one that it's in the works because we were doing classes of it in the shop. That's actually the center of mine. I think it's mixed like flannels, but then my strips are a little bit of minky, maybe a chunk of chenille, and it's just this really cute textural thing for someone little.
I should take that with me.
Yeah, I'll bring it. You can take it.
I'll take that out.
And all your pieces are already cut and everything.
Psh, fantastic. I look like I'm prepared. And we will take pictures for you guys. So seriously, I'm going to take a whole bunch of pictures. I'm going to come back, hand my phone to Anna. And
we'll do an Anna highlight.
Anna highlights. We'll do a Kodiak Island Double Diamond Guild Retreat highlight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it's just me going. Poor Pa. I've already done the shopping. I'll start the picture of his boxes of
prepackaged meals.
Yes. No, I'm not doing that anymore because he doesn't eat those. I am leaving. What's it called?
I don't know. Hunger Man?
You guys all know.
TV dinners?
No, what's it called?
Hamburger Helper?
Yes! They were all yelling it. Ben is already typing it in. Hamburger Helper. Hamburger Helper.
You made sure you get some ground beef.
Yeah, ground beef and Hamburger Helper.
Yes. You should be able to do it. It's not that hard.
And he will love it.
And it's one pot. You don't even probably have to do dishes. He can just eat it out of the pot.
He will wait. He will do all of the dishes the night before I come home.
And he'll put them all away.
He doesn't know where anything goes.
He doesn't know how to find it.
He's going to have one pot and 4 plates.
That's it. That's all he needs. Just keep using the same pot.
Eat on paper plates. I don't think I have any in the house, though. Anyway. Yeah. All right. Well, we have yacked a whole lot. I super apologize for that. So, but anyway, it was fun to hang out with our friends.
Yeah.
Our friends.
Yes.
Real friends.
And we will see you tonight for box opening. And we are going to do a box opening for Sunday. It's going to be kind of a tour, a little more low-key. So if you are on your way home traveling from vacation or not sure if you're going to be somewhere you can watch it at 12:30, don't fret.
We don't want
Still
you
watch
to have,
it, hang out.
Yeah, shopper's remorse.
Yeah, but no shopper's remorse. But we will see you on Sunday, too. So, all right. See you in a little bit.
Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at FabricPatch.net.